What's up, everybody? My name is Bryce, but I go by DivineSpecter on all of my socials. Thank you all so much for joining my tournament Ascending. Some of you may have questions as to how all of this is gonna go, and I'm here to help answer any of those questions. Let's go through this in order, starting with the basics. How many teams will there be? 16. What maps are being played? All of them. We'll go based off of a map ban system. A coin flip will happen when the matches are about to start. Attackers are heads and the defenders are tails. A coin is flipped live on stream via Google and will determine who gets to ban a map first. After that, the other team will ban a map. Then it'll go back to the team who won the coin flip to pick the map first. They get to pick the first map as well as the side they want to start on. Then it'll go back to the opposite team to do the same. If the score is 2-0, then the games are over for the day.
Attackers win!
If it's 1-1, then one more game will need to be played.
Overtime.
The remaining maps will be placed into a random spin wheel and will be determined live on stream out of the 4 possible maps remaining. The sides will be random. What are the in-game rules for this tournament? On screen are the rules as such. How is this tournament structured? This tournament will be a best of 3 double elimination based. To explain further, I've created a mock-up. Winners round 1 will consist of 8 matches lasting 4 days. The losers of this round will be immediately eliminated. But Divine, you said this was a double elimination bracket. I did. We'll introduce the losers bracket during winners round 2. Make it to round 2 and you have a chance to win it all back at the grand finals. Winners round 2 will consist of 4 matches lasting 2 days. The 4 losing teams of this round will be moved down to a losers bracket as shown. I'll come back to this, so let's continue in the winners bracket. Winners round 3 will consist of 2 matches lasting 1 day. Winners round 4 will consist of 1 match lasting 1 day. Winners round 5 will consist of 1 match lasting 1 day. They will be going against the winner of the redemption bracket. Speaking of which, let's go on ahead and get into that. The redemption bracket consists of the losers from the winners bracket starting from winners round 2 and onward. Redemption round 1 consists of 2 matches lasting 1 day. The teams eliminated here will be eliminated from the tournament. Redemption round 2 consists of 2 matches lasting 1 day. The first match will be the winners from Redemption round 1, while the other match will be the losers from winners round 3. Redemption round 3 consists of 1 match lasting 1 day. Redemption round 4 consists of 1 match lasting 1 day. The loser of winners round 4 will fight against the current lead in the redemption bracket. The winner will then be pushed back into the winners bracket for the grand finals. This is how you can make it back to win it all. Do your best. You do have a second chance. Can I have blank on my team? Members are free to form their own teams, but the staff and I have to approve the team composition.
Meme! Approved!
Okay, well, what is a good team composition? Our caster, FPS Lou, has provided a very great way to balance out the teams. As I'm the resident video editor and, well, not the crack shot with numbers, I'm just gonna let Lou explain this one for me. Alright, I'm grabbing a coffee. Lou, can you explain this one for me?
Thanks, Daddy Divine. Or Sexy Spectre? No. Maybe Mr. Spectre Senpai. Anyways, I've come up with a super duper extra simple equation that
everyone has to use to make their teams!
I'm kidding. I wouldn't do that to you. I actually made this really simple calculator that does all the math for you. All you have to do is click the link that will be in the description of this video as well as in the Discord, click File, and select Make Copy. Once you've done that, you'll be given full access to your own version of the calculator. Now, the calculator has 2 purposes. The first is that it can help you calculate your average team rank and find out if your proposed team composition is acceptable for the tournament. The second is to find out what combinations of ranks would be acceptable when you're on your journey to building your team.
But Lou, I can't read instructions. How do I use the calculator?
I'm glad you asked, weird anime version of Lou. Super easy. Step 1 is to select your team's peak ranks. If you already have a supposed 5 you want to play with, you can ignore this next step, but if you don't, step 2 is to mix, match, and test all possible combinations of ranks to get an idea of who you're looking for to fill out your team. Step 3, the final and my most favorite step, is to check your average team rank. If you're colorblind, I'm sorry, but if it's green, your team is sexier than shirtless Chris Hemsworth. If it's yellow, you're good to go. And if it's red, your current team composition is too overpowered for this casual tournament, and you might need to make some changes. If your team is balanced or acceptable, that being green or yellow, you can then recruit each player if you haven't already done so, elect a team captain, and then have them submit your team roster into the team roster form, which is the big green button at the bottom right of your calculator.
But Lou, I really wanted to play with my 4 other friends, but it's red. Lou.
As it's a casual tournament, we can make some exceptions. So please contact one of the staff members and we might be able to work something out. Bribe you with valid points. All jokes aside, if you have any questions about how to use the calculator, you can reach out to me on Discord. My name is Lou, and if you think my math is wrong, go fuck yourself. Oh, Mr. Skull Emoji times 7 Specter, how's the coffee?
Not enough to keep me awake. Appreciate the help. Moving on. I brought a team of 5 and we're around iron to silver. Can we all play together? Absolutely. Under one condition. Please understand that if you play together as lower elo players, you will most likely end up going against another team with a much higher team rating than you.
Your team has paused the match.
If the team captain and all other team members agree that you are willing to accept that, then you will be allowed.
The battle begins. Prepare yourselves.
Side note, this exemption to teams is only available to lower elo and any average team rank below the average tournament rank. What is the rank range of everyone in the tournament? As of this date on screen, this many people are listed into the tournament. Some have not reacted to the message yet to claim their peak roles, so this is currently around what we have. We may have 1 or 2 stragglers that are diamond, but the intention is to pair them with lower elo based on the aforementioned team rating system to ensure that all teams are around the same team rating. For the most part though, the ranks are mostly bronze to platinum as of now. What all do I need to submit via a form? There will be 2 forms that need to be filled out, the rank gathering form and the team roster form. Let's go over both so you understand the differences between the two. Starting with the rank gathering form, all the members must fill this out. We will be setting a deadline, as shown on screen, for all of this information to be gathered. It will ask the following. Your primary Riot ID, you must have Tracker GG enabled for your profile. Your peak rank, example, Bronze 3. Your Discord tag. 4 others you'd like to play with? If so, please include their primary Riot IDs and Discord tags, or if you don't have a preference and would prefer to be randomized. Once you submit your rank gathering form, you can begin to assemble your team using Lou's calculator. As mentioned in his section of the video, one elected team captain will use the form linked inside of the calculator. It will ask the following. A team name, the names or aliases of all team members, the peak ranks of all members, example, Bronze 3, and once again Tracker GG must be enabled for all members, the Discord tags of all members, the primary Riot IDs of all members. If the team only consists of Iron through Silver players, there will be an optional checkbox to agree to the following as mentioned before. Please understand that if you play together as lower elo players, you will most likely end up going against another team with a much higher team rating than you.
Your team has paused the match.
If the team captain and all other team members agree that you are willing to accept that, then you will be allowed.
The battle begins. Prepare yourselves.
Side note. This exemption to teams is only available to lower elo and any average team rank below the average tournament rank. Will each team be getting a coach? Yes. This one is a bit longer to explain, so stick with me. There are 2 ways coach pairing for teams will work, an intro-based system and a group-based system. Each coach will write a short description about their experience as a player. This includes information such as a peak rank, who you main, any notable credibility they may have, and more. They'll be presenting themselves to the teams as you all will have a chance to select them as your coach. This will not be on a first-come, first-served basis. To elaborate further, let me set a short scene. Let's say that Team A and Team B are both looking for a coach. Let's call our example coach Coach Mills. Coach Mills provides a short intro about themselves. Once all team compositions are 100% approved by the staff and I, then every team captain is free to select a coach for the team. However, Team A and Team B both want Coach Mills. What do? You run a random wheel. A deadline will be made for team captains to pick coaches for their team. If a coach only gets 1 selection, via a private text channel, team captains will react to the messages of the coach they would like, then they will automatically go to that team at the end of the deadline. If a coach gets more than 1 reaction on their message, then I will list all the team captains that reacted to said message on a random spin wheel that will then be spun to determine what team Coach Mills will go to. This way is much simpler as we currently have an example. One of our coaches, Paper Hands, is a coach that follows this setup process. A coach will be invited by the approval of the staff and I to coach for a team that has been specifically requested for their help. So long as they pass a rank check just like everyone else, then this is how this one will go. My plan is to provide an array of coaches inside of the tournament, as I'm sure most won't know of anyone to contact regarding a coach. The process for starting to pick coaches will begin once all teams are finalized and approved by the staff and I. This team's comp seems unfair. What are you going to do about it? During the tournament, any member is free to send in a concern notice to the staff anonymously via a Google form, and we will review the team's composition to see if they are unbalanced. We will be as fair as possible, having multiple staff members review the team to ensure as fair as it can be. Can I stream my POV of the matches? Of course! Please do. Just please have your own set of mods ready and watching your chat and current viewers to ensure no members of the enemy team may be stream sniping. All of you are creators in the community, so I know you all have good intentions and have integrity. If anyone is caught stream sniping or assisting a team in any way during their matches, they'll be banned with no warning. When is this gonna be? As of now, our tentative dates are from August 29th to September 12th. for a total of 22 matches. During the tournament dates, 2 Sundays will pass, the 4th of September and the 11th of September. We will be using these days to rest up, possibly do some scrims, and just get to know one another. I plan to host the matches in the evening each day around 5 to 9 p.m. CST. The dates may change, but everything is on track as of now. What if I reach a higher rank before the tournament starts? Let's say your team is fully formed and approved. You go from Bronze 2 to Silver
Rank
3.
up.
That will change your overall team rating. Due to the quicker nature of this tournament, this shouldn't be an issue, but I am prepared if it does happen. As long as it doesn't increase your overall team rating by too much, you should be okay. Just please update your peak role in the #roles channel in the server as often as you reach a new peak. Will we get a private section in the Discord for my team once it's approved? Yes. When all teams are approved, a total of 16 private sections will be made correlating to each team. Only your team, your coach, and the staff will be able to see this. You will have a general text channel, a VC, and whatever channels the team captain may request. I'm not from the NA region. What do I do? You can use an alt account only if your primary is not assigned to the North American region, as that is a Riot Games restriction. Your peak rating is based off of your peak in any region, not just North America. Can I make alt accounts for the tournament to match names? No, everyone must use their primary accounts to play. The only exception to this being, as just mentioned, if you are not from the NA region and you have to use an alt to play on the NA region. Will there be any Ascending related streaming assets for me to use on my stream? Of course. Provided on stream are 2 layouts. One for webcams and VTubers, and one for those who are faceless streamers. They are pulled from the free operator stream package on Stream Elements, recolored to match the tournament's colors. The pack is free to use for anyone, so you're more than free to use these elements. If you prefer to use your own, no worries at all. If requested by the team logo on the sides here can be replaced with your own. Just let me know, I can have that rendered out in a couple of minutes. Is this your first tournament? Why didn't you answer this or that? It is my first tournament. I'm still very new to this, and I'm doing the absolute best I can to manage this in an effective and fair way. If there's anything I missed or didn't address, please ask me. I'll answer any questions as fast as I can. Thank you all so much for taking the time to listen to this short video. I hope it cleared up any questions you all may have. If you have any other kinds of questions, please do let me know. I promise I'm a very nice guy. I'm doing this because I want to build communities, I want to have a good time, and generally, I just want to get to know people, network. But this is all for fun. As mentioned, there is no prize for this, but I just want to be as helpful as I can. Thank you all so much. Have a great day, everybody.